Hey guys, what's going on? Third Street Reactions here. We're back. I'm Shane.
I'm Malachi.
Liana.
Evangeline.
These are my kids. We're back with Dragon Ball Z Kai, episode 79. Last episode, what happened, Malachi?
Cell's getting beat up by Vegeta.
Okay, it's the same thing that happened the episode before.
Yeah, just more beating.
Yeah, more beating. Now, Liana, what's going on with Krillin?
He didn't press the button. He just dropped it.
He just dropped it. All right. Evangeline, what's going on inside the hyperbolic time chamber?
There's like ice everywhere and like the temperature changes.
Yeah, the temperature does change.
And
It was
it's
funny.
beyond room.
That's right. That's right. Guys, before we jump in, if you want to support us, first of all, go to Patreon because we do actually put the reaction on there, but it's available for everyone. Just click on the link in the description and then come back here and you can hear our post talk. You ready?
Yes!
Yep.
Let's jump in.
It's just that's
Ew.
disgusting.
Oh! Not that thing, not that. Please God, not that. That's terrible.
To a girl?
All right, guys. He transformed. 18's gone. 17's gone. Horrific ways to go.
I don't like a single bit of it.
Yeah. Horrific thing for Dr. Zero to plan. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because think about it, it would have happened years later. Like, he knew, like, Cell was going to be made in his computer, and then, like, so many years in the future, he'd get out and eventually absorb 17 and 18. Because he knew they'd be out there.
Either
Yeah.
it's Vegeta's fault or
Krillin?
Vegeta's fault or Krillin.
I think the biggest L goes to Krillin. Because it's hard for Vegeta and for Saiyans to deny their true nature. The thing that drives their race, their species, is war and combat and testing yourself. And I think we can forgive Vegeta, who is also, gotta remember, he's an evil guy. He was a former very evil genocidal maniac before he started fighting with our team. So he was kind of acting in a way where it's like, okay, I'm disappointed, but I get that's what Vegeta would do. Krillin knows better. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
There's plenty of women out there in a freaking world. So yeah,
Full humans too.
yeah, and fully humans. Yeah. All right. What'd you guys think?
Like sad.
Yeah. You got a
Flag sad.
you had a pretty vitriol reaction to 18 getting absorbed. Yeah, it sucks. It's worse when it
She was
happens.
screaming.
Yeah, it's worse when it happens to her. A lot worse.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't even want to think about it.
Don't
So one thing that is slightly new that I think is kind of cool, that I'm pretty sure in my version he doesn't mention like getting a stronger intellect. It's like when he becomes perfect, he also gets smarter. I don't know if that's in my version, but so I like that. There's another thing I really like in Kai. Bulma's less annoying, because in the original version she was like, "What's going on, Piccolo? Answer me!" She's like yelling at him and stuff, and here she just like spit it out, and that was it. In my version, she's just freaking annoying. Yelling at Piccolo.
Chi-Chi.
Not as annoying as Chi-Chi, but she was just being a bitch.
Both of them bitches.
One thing I dislike, multiple things I dislike. When for some reason the back and forth between Trunks and Vegeta was cooler in my version. He just calls him boy. I don't think he calls him Trunks. Stay out of it. You know what I mean? He calls him boy more than Trunks, like my dad does. And I don't know, like in my version, Trunks, he yelled, "He knows where you are!" Like he screams it out and it echoes. It's way cooler than here he said, "You better get out of here." He said something like that. In this, it wasn't as cool. Okay?
Yeah.
And also, when Trunks and Vegeta are talking, and he says, "Don't you understand? They can be more powerful than either of us." And here he was like, but I can't remember what he says, but basically wants to challenge himself. In my version, he was like, "That's the fun of it." You know what I mean? It's cooler. But yeah, I mean, it's a heartbreaking episode because everything was stacked against Cell. We had everyone going against Cell, and he wouldn't have stood a chance against Vegeta or Trunks or both of them. Right? We had the controller, we had the remote controller that would have shut him off, and everything happened the wrong way, and now he has his perfect form. So how do you think Vegeta's going to do against him now? Or Trunks?
He's gonna get absolutely hammered.
You think so?
Yeah, decimated.
Well, you said
decimated.
if he was double, then he still wouldn't beat him, or triple.
Yeah, he's much more powerful now. So we'll see what happens, but
Yeah.
Goku and Gohan, they're still training in the hyperbolic time chamber.
Vegeta and Trunks combined together, is he stronger than that?
We'll have to see. Pretty disgusting though, isn't it, bud? Yeah.
Very bad.
Yeah,
Very
so,
bad. Oh.
dude, this was like prime Dragon Ball Z for me. I mean, I'm pretty sure this is actual 8th grade when I was watching this saga.
Your poor mind.
It's pretty
Yeah,
wild.
that's why.
Why? So, okay, anyways, guys, that's it. If you want to see the next episode, we have 4 weeks early access on our Patreon, not to mention full length. We appreciate you. Much love. If not, we'll see you next Tuesday on YouTube.
Right.
Bye-bye.
Bye.